Welcome back, wealth creators. Today, I wanted to just create a short video talking about how to start actively hiring people in your business and who are the best people to hire in a strategic order, right? And so, without wasting anybody's time, we're going to get right into it. So, in business, there are so many positions that once you start growing, you're going to have to hire, right? When you get employees, HR, right? Your tax accountants, your lawyers, once you get to that level, right? Things like that. But when you're just a solopreneur or a self-employed person and you're the only employee in your business, a lot of people think, how do I hire my first person? Like, I don't bring in enough money a month to pay another person. So how do I do this? So I'm going to give you guys a strategy. You are more than welcome to jump around and use these in the order that I'm going to give them. Or also, these can also be exchanged for one another, but I'm giving them in a specific order for you to take advantage. So the first person in your business that you should hire aside from you is a salesperson. Okay. And the reason why I say it should be a salesperson is the first person that you want to hire, you want them to add to your bottom line. Okay. A lot of people, the first thing that they want to do is they want to take off the tedious duties, right? They don't want to answer the phones or they don't want to send an email. And so the first thing that they end up paying for is an administrator most of the time, right? Somebody to help keep them organized. But the problem with that is an administrator makes what you're doing more efficient. They do not add. So if you need more money to come into your business, a salesperson is the main person that you hire that's going to add that value. Okay. And also, once they learn what you like, who you are, what your brand point is, like what you want your customers to know you for, they're going to start falling in love with your business, and they'll probably be the first people to care about your business as much as you. Another reason why I like hiring salespeople is because most people who are good at sales don't mind working on commission. And so you can pay them based off the results and not just off an hourly rate, right? So the first entity I would hire is somebody that's good at sales. If you are good at selling your business, then I would recommend you bring in about 3 or 4 people, you train them on your process, and then you let them go. I always recommend more than one because you never know who is going to get it, who's not. And also, if you are good at training, you're going to have 4 people that is amazing at selling your core product, right? And helping you bring money into the business. Let's say you're not that great with salespeople or sales yourself, and you can also go the affiliate route. And if you know somebody who is a good salesman, then you can create deals with them based on them sending you clients, right? One of my mentors and an amazing teacher, Myron Golden, he pays people from 8 to 30 grand a month for selling his products, and he is happy to do it because he does a 50% split. So if you help him make 8 grand, he is about to make 8 grand himself, right? And he is fine paying you what you are worth. And so that's also another thing. You have to be comfortable giving money in a business. And so don't feel like, oh, I got to pay these. I only have 10 grand saved up. I got to pay these employees. I only have a couple of months of payroll. Well, that's true. But if they add to the bottom line, then what you're used to isn't going to be the same. They should be bringing in, if you're making 10 grand a month, they should be helping you bring in 15, 12, 20, right? Anything higher than that. And they'll start paying for themselves over time. The next person after you perfect the sales that you want to hire is somebody who's going to help market you. And even if you are a marketing professional, I always recommend that you get somebody to market for you, because there's something inside of us that's hard for us to brag or share ourselves in a light that is not, contentious or feels like I'm trying to be arrogant. And it just tends to be better when somebody else shares for you. It's at the beginning though, most people do not share themselves because they have these blockers, these limiting beliefs, right? So it might be, oh, my shirt doesn't look good, or I didn't get my hair cut, I don't want to do the video. So a marketing professional isn't going to care about that because they know what you sell, what your service is, or what your product is going to help people way more than what your haircut was that day, right? Yes, we want our videos to be good. We want to add music, have good lighting, and all of those things, right? So I'm not saying that those things aren't important, but you need to understand that you're limiting yourself because of that belief. So when you put somebody else in that space to share you to the world, they tend to do it at a better rate and a better and easier than you would do for yourself. Okay, so once you get the sales, now you hire the marketing person that's going to share you with the world to bring in more potential clients, and you perfected sales, so you should have people closing these clients. Now that we've gotten our sales and our marketing together, the next thing you want to do, you got more money coming in, you want to get your financial management system together, right? And that could be, if you have an accounting background and you want to set up QuickBooks and run it yourself, it could be you. It could be you hiring an accountant, right? Bringing in a CFO or an accountant into the company, right? It could be a few different options, but if you don't have those skills, you definitely want somebody managing the money, not just tracking it, but also creating projections on where is our dollars being spent to get us the best return, right? And so they'll help you not just build these systems, but also track these systems, okay? And that's what a financial management system is. It's not just paying your taxes, understanding all your money inflows, all your money outflows, and then having a plan for every dollar that you are going to make and spend. Last but not least, the fourth person that I think you should hire, it should be an administrator. But this administrator should have a particular set of skills and duties. So the duties that I recommend you give this administrator is creating the systems in your company, right? Obviously helping you along with you, right? Because it is your company, but this person is going to make you more efficient. They're going to track all the things going on, put it in one location, so you're not looking in this file, this folder, having to go into this website or that website to track your stuff. It's all in one system. It's all in one place, right? Even for your HR, when you start to hire people and you want to make sure your workers are taken care of and things like that, right? Like, your administrator helps you set all of these systems up so your business can function more automated, right? Not only do we want to be business owners and make money, but we want to have free time to enjoy it, right? And so automation and delegation allow you to create that free time, right? Automation is getting the apps, the tools, the widgets that's going to help you do more of what you do. And delegation is truly empowering people, right? Once you hire somebody, you should have tracks for your management, right? Who's going to run this? If you were to explode and make $1 million, who would you promote first and why, right? If you have 4 people, who's going to be the manager of the sales team, right? And why? And like, this is what is business development. This is creating your systems. So as I said, my preferred way to hire, right, would be your sales agent, your marketing person, your financial management, then your administrator. What I've seen in the past is a lot of people hire the administrator and they're getting efficient and organized up. But if you're not bringing in enough money, you're not going to be able to sustain their position and they'll end up leaving, right? Or else you'll end up having to take losses on your side, right? And so now you're making sure they're paid, but you might be having bill issues, or you might end up in financial struggles or tough straits, right? And so this is more so just to help all my entrepreneurs with a system that is going to help you hire people sustainably and letting you know the logic behind it, okay? And for anybody who has good credit, if you really want to increase the speed of how you hire people, well, that is what funding and big grants and things like that are for, right? So if you get a $250,000 grant or loan, the number one thing you should consider thinking about is, how many people can I get to help me with this money, and allocate a certain amount of money to that for a certain amount of time. So you could say, okay, throughout this year, I'm going to use 100,000 of this 250,000 to pay for 3 people to help me in my business, right? And what 3 people do I need, and how am I going to pay them, spend this money, and what should I get off of paying these people these 100,000, right? And so this is how you start to formulate your plan for hiring, how you make sure you hire the right people that's going to not only do what you need them to do, but also add to the culture of your business, all right? And so with that being said, I hope this video helps anybody that is on the verge of hiring, or might have just been stumped and wanted to know a simple process to do that. I hope this helps you. And always remember, if you ain't tracking, you ain't trying. I'll see you guys next time.